Yeah. I own property and land, I'm in popular demand. Cause the catalog is long, I got more songs than Robert Plant. If you diss and you get hit, that's just a part of who I am. I'm Italian, I can't help it, we love talking with our hands. Had to conjure up a plan, launch a monster from a man. Your favorite singer at my crib, it's big, it's Ariana Grande. Saying sorry in advance, I got Paul McCartney fans. Rockin' Marnie, this ain't Barney's, I'm the star, the hardest man. Marnie Van instead of looking for a Bentley to cop. Cause as a lady, being a rapper is the deadliest job.
What happens when you put 29 6- and 7-figure online coaches in a $30 million beachfront villa in the heart of Marbella, Spain? Today, you're about to find out. Welcome to the Marbella Client Retreat that I hosted a few months ago in Marbella, Spain. I had 28 other people fly out from all over the world to come together to learn, to celebrate, and have a ton of fun. But really quick, before we dive in, I'm hosting another retreat in about a month from now in Miami, March 5th to 9th. So if you want to come, DM me the word Miami on Instagram and I'll send you more details. Now let's get straight into it. Super stoked for today. Right now it is 8 in the morning. We're having breakfast for the next hour or so, and then we're diving into money today. I'll kind of be co-leading it myself, and then one of my clients, Tom, very smart guy. By most people's standards, everybody here has learned how to get rich. So today we're gonna help them make that transition to wealthy. Alright, so we just finished up lunch, and now a bunch of us are going to go hit the gym. Apparently there's a sweet gym, like 5-10 minutes just walking down the beach. Going to go probably hit a little upper leg day and have some fun. So there's going to be, what, 9-10 of us heading out? Yeah, this morning was awesome. Did lots of workshops, talking about money and finances and wealth and tax efficiency and all that kind of stuff too. So it was very high level, but it was really solid. So now we're gonna have some fun, get a little nasty pump in, and come back for dinner. The food here's been phenomenal. It's been insane. And yeah, so anyways, let's go.
Wealth, health, and getting jacked. I love it. Dude, they got the barbell ones. These are like the best protein bars.
Let's rock and roll.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", blowing kush smoke out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
From the Book of Jeremy and hit the upper legs. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah, upper legs.
Upper legs.
I just see how this how the gym is. I think it's like on the beach or just off of it or something. Adam, I know you had a little peek at it. What can we expect here?
They got like mats laid out on the beach. It's kind of smaller, but it's actually got like actual gym equipment, so it's pretty cool. Definitely gonna get a nice pump.
I think we're here. We found it. Tell Adam's a good sales guy.
Yeah. Views.
All right, play the gym clips.
All right. Old ways, new women, gotta keep a balance. The girl of your dreams to me is probably not a challenge.
Your mother.
I've been counted out so many times I couldn't count it. Funny how now my accountant is having trouble trying to count it. To the people that think that I owe you shit, payback's a bitch and you know that shit. Y'all niggas getting too old for this. Please don't think nobody notices. I've been up for way too many days.
Obviously long travel, like we've been super busy, pretty tanked energy wise, but then you had the camera on me and I probably would have stopped after like 5 or 6 reps, but I knew that it was there. Oftentimes, like when there's a little bit of accountability, you realize that you're capable of so much more. That's really what it's all about at the end of the day. What it can do for your mind and achieving new heights and pushing yourself in every aspect of life.
Y'all are not true to this anyway. OVO, East End, reps up. We might just get hit with the Rico.
That's all taxes are.
Paying money to stay out of jail.
Yeah.
Home for the summer, so let's not do nothing illegal. I gon' make 50 million and I give some millions to my people. They gon' go Tony Montana and cop them some Shaq at the free throws, but they're from the wave, fam. There's not much to say, fam. They told me to tell you you measure some waste, man, and stay in your place, fam. My dad is from Memphis and I am the king. I should probably just move into Graceland. Madonna's a ting I know and I'm the king of pop. I'm building Never Neverland.
That's a wrap. Got a nice little pump in. First workout in like a week since I've been in Europe. The time zone, the jet lag hit me. There's like a 9-hour time difference, so like my days are just completely flipped. Been getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night, so feeling a little drained, a little exhausted. I got to pump in nonetheless. I feel way better. So see you back at the villa.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just, 5, 4.
Out of the 7 days that we were there, we hosted deep, intense workshops for 5 of them. I hosted a workshop on vision, which meant building by design, not by default. Then I hosted one on money, where we talked about tax planning, corporate structure, accounting, all that kind of fun, boring stuff that you need to know to get to the next level. One of my clients, Tom, who does $100K a month with his coaching business and has sold over $1.5 billion in his career, also helped us with vision and hosted a workshop called Totally Not Financial Advice for CEOs, teaching you how to run a very successful yet profitable coaching business. After that, I showed people how to find, hire, train, manage, and lead teams to get to 7 figures. Next up, we have one of my clients, Peyton, who does $140,000 a month with his coaching business, teach us how he scaled his ads. Next up, we had one of my clients, Connor, who does over $100,000 a month inbound from his YouTube channel, host a workshop on how he built his YouTube channel. And we had another client, Juan, who does $50K a month, teach us exactly how to learn. He helps doctors pass their residency exams by teaching them how to learn and retain information better. This meant that everybody there could take what we were learning and actually retain it and remember what they need to do when they go home. And of course, we had my client success manager, Eduardo, and my appointment setter, Nicola, hosted powerful workshop on appointment setting. These workshops help people get the clarity that they needed to get to that next level and add a zero to their monthly income.
It's
12K, bro.
Yeah.
You are like absolutely.
Feeling way better this morning. Got a really good sleep. Solid workshops coming up, so Juan's gonna do one this morning. Juan, what are you gonna talk about, brother?
I'm going to talk about what people get wrong when they try to learn something new, like when they take courses or information in general.
And I'll be diving into team and leadership and all that fun stuff.
Heard you got a little epiphany overnight. A couple.
2. Bro. What'd you wake up to?
Oh yeah.
12K.
Wow, that was a powerful workshop on learning and retention and stuff like that. Juan taught us some really powerful models on how to take information and actually execute on it and remember it too. Because a lot of time we take notes or we learn things and we're like, oh, I'm gonna remember this, and then all of a sudden 5 minutes later you forget what happened.
Like a week from now, I'm hosting a version of this myself, and so I haven't fully planned the presentations. I've got structure for them, but I don't have presentations planned, and so I actually scripted like my whole like presentation for the beginning of it, like asking them what they think they're going to learn, associating pain with it, like telling stories to deliver the information. So I think that's going to be super helpful, and so much of what I do is literally teaching information, and so I just got probably like 20 ideas of like how to teach things better, basically.
So, I haven't been tracking.
literally blocked off this week. I was like, I'm not doing any of those things.
The fact that we have the ability to block off a week and go to Marbella
It's really
is
awesome.
fucking crazy. And most of us are still making money while we're here. So, Sean has closed how many?
3 clients.
3 clients.
Already.
All
One
in
today,
Spain.
one yesterday, one the day before.
It's been good. I mean, now that I'm here, there's been a little bit less of things that I've had to deal with. Beforehand was definitely a lot more. I started it in 6 months, like 6 months ago, so it's been going. So now it's like a full circle moment, and we're finally here. But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot here now. Now I just get to sit back and enjoy it. I love doing the planning and organization of everything, so it didn't really feel like a job. It was just a lot of fun. I got to be creative and help plan the meals and pick the villa and everything. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Right. You hit the nail on the head with all of those. Yeah. The meals are incredible and the villa's incredible. So
Perfect.
good work.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now the magic is in the color. Right now it's golden, yellowish. Now look at it change instantly, like a gecko.
Alright, so we just had breakfast. Now we're about to dive into some workshops. So I'm hosting one on marketing. Everyone's here for kind of a different reason. Obviously, we all got a pretty solid foundation on how to actually grow and how to market very well. Otherwise, nobody would be here. Today we're going much deeper. We're going just kind of some very advanced level topics to get deeper into that, and then we'll probably go even further and get really technical and tactical with things too. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Got some exciting things in store. I gotta run because we're starting 2 minutes ago. So see you there.
Always fired up from today?
Dude, let's do some learning.
Be you, Nick.
I'm excited.
I know I've talked about this a little bit in the mastermind calls before, but we're gonna go over an exercise to really drill down on our ideal client profiles, our ideal customer profile. ICP1, which is basically your best clients, your superstars, your rock stars. ICP2, they're kind of like your bread and butter clients. Probably most of your client base falls into this. They might need a little bit more hand holding, but they still get results. They're still fun to work with and stuff like that. Because people can move from ICP3 to 1, right? Eric's a phenomenal example. A year ago, you were ICP3, kind of 0 to 5K a month, right? You've been doing it for a while. And then I ran a program for 8 weeks called Basecamp, which was helping kind of people get to 5 to 10K a month. Eric joined it, absolutely crushed it, led the community, and it was amazing. And then you got where'd you get to from there?
The thing that you posted about Tom's first 100K month was the day that I was like, all right, let's do the summit, let's get into summit. Then 2 months after that, the mastermind.
Prove yourself wrong. Do the fucking work. I'm not saying it's easy.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard. If you think you come in and 4 weeks I wave a magic wand and solve your problems, you're wrong. I'm good, but I'm not a magician.
For sure.
Next, we took a break to kind of just relax, recharge, refresh, and recalibrate. After a ton of workshops, it's important to take a little bit of time to just kind of step back and give yourself the time and space you need to process. So we hung out by the pool, went exploring, and we just had a lot of fun taking it easy.
Yeah, I just launched some new ads right now. I was like, why am I not spending more money on ads? That's stupid.
Today's lunch, we also have a few French fries with peppers, green peppers and red peppers. And on the far side, we've got some first salad with rucola, cherry tomatoes, and some chicken to the side. Please enjoy.
Yeah, thank you, Max.
Tony calls.
See, I'm back on my. See, I'm back on my bullshit. Ayy, see, I'm back on my bullshit. Came
full clips. Pockets filled with them blue strips. All I hang with the solid, can't fuck with no loose lips. If he ran, cut him loose quick. If a fuck nigga try, bet his ass make the news quick. Hit his ass with these blue tips. But these niggas won't shoot shit. Cause these peons ain't stepping how my niggas stepping. Walk them down, but that teach them a lesson. I been kicking shit cool and got paper like Messi. Bitch, I'm Zion, yo old nigga Red. She say that she love how my big.
So I just had the best massage of my life. I think all the headaches and stuff all this week should not be existent anymore after that. I feel like I'm on another planet right now. After the workshops today, we had an incredible lunch. And then right after that, we went to the Old Town, and it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It was like really narrow cobblestone streets, and like just it was all white and just really pretty. Tons of like plants and bushes and flowers and shit all over the place. It was pretty cool. And then we got a few things, got a few gifts from my mom and stuff like that. And then we came back here, passed out, woke up, got a massage, woke up on another planet, and now here we are about to have some dinner. I think everyone else was out having fun, exploring the town, and just kind of jumping by the pool and stuff like that. But yeah, we're about to have dinner. The pina coladas are flowing right now.
I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape.
Perspectives changed. I've learned so much off of one 30-minute conversation, and it's like that every single conversation. Like every person that I talk to here, it's like leveling me up and just like changing my mindset over and over and over.
Yeah, it's not just about setting calls. Everyone can just book calls. It's not about just booking calls. It's about them actually being closest when they hop on. So it's about a communication between a setter and a closer, about letting closer know what does the lead want, what his struggles are, what are his goals, what does he want to do, why does he want to do it, what was the vibe in the messages, what did he say, the personal stuff in the conversation, about nurturing them before a call, so at the end you make it a no-brainer for a closer to close them, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just about setting calls, it's about setting calls that are going to close.
I made that offer recently. I didn't
Hello.
How's the massage?
Oh, dude,
Hello.
it's so great. Are you recording?
I am.
I'm drunk.
That's okay. We're all drunk.
We're all drunk. This is so nice.
You know how to turn on the projector?
You probably just hit the on button, no?
Help us with your technology.
Alexa, turn
on Love Island.
Is it voice activated? Holy pointing them at the projector, or are you pointing them at the screen?
Oh my god, me too.
I tried them at the projector yesterday. It didn't work.
We need
Oh
like
my
10.
god, air intensity?
Yes, we do. 100 grand.
Oh, this thing is
There we go, I got it.
nasty. No signal. Check your antenna cable.
So what's the goal here? What are you guys trying to get on?
Is this Tom?
I want to get it on the TV is what I want to do. Someone pressed it so hard, the button's been...
Oh, that was my bad. Sorry.
Oh, it's you? Your antenna cable.
This is crazy.
Jeremy's gonna watch this back and be like, "What?"
He's gonna be like, yeah.
He's gonna be like,
We're
what the
gonna have to
hell
make
did
some
I
cuts in
hire
this
you
episode,
for?
sure.
We got candles.
Yeah.
You have some amazing conversations with some amazing people.
Now it's like almost 10 o'clock. I'm ready for bed. Waking up tomorrow, have brekkie, and then workshops for a few hours, lunch, and I got a special little surprise for the gang. At the end of the week, my CSM Eduardo and my client Juan, who specializes in learning, hosted a workshop on prioritization and execution. This meant that we helped everybody bring everything that they learned throughout the week back down to earth, prioritize it into actionable steps that they can start executing on and implementing when they get home. It's one thing to learn a ton, but it's another thing to actually implement it and take action on it.
Boss. Morning. How you doing?
Good. Getting ready for the presentation.
Are you presenting today?
Yes. Just we're gonna thought of a really good way to make sure that everyone got out of this mastermind and went back home and really started implementing immediately. Because a lot of the times when you go to these types of events, you end up with thousands of notes, and then what happens is you have information overload. People don't know exactly what they need to execute on, and they have 100 tasks in their to-do list. So in order to avoid that from happening and making sure that they actually execute on the stuff that they learned. We're going to do a workshop that is like very like action based, where we're gonna give them, between me and Juan, so with my peak performance background and Juan's like learning and execution experience as well with his business, we're gonna give them a workshop and a lot of like actionable steps and tools, so that they can identify what are like the main action steps that they need to take, prioritize them. We're going to give them some tips in order to prioritize them in the best order, and just give them some tips on how to execute on them. So as soon as they go back, they have extreme clarity on what is like their main bottleneck, their main constraints, and they already know which are the actions that they need to execute on and in which order. So that's the outcome that we're looking from today's presentation.
How you feeling this morning, Tom?
I'm alright. I'm a little, a lot of pina colada last night. but here's the thing. I absolutely got my value for this trip yesterday, because I know exactly what I need to do in order to fix my company and make it go from 80K a month to 240K a month. And so like that made this whole trip worth it. Now I know exactly what to go home and fix and the constraint to remove. So I'm very happy today.
Gearing up for the last day of workshops right now, and just having some brekkie, and then Juan and Eduardo are going to spearhead one on how to implement everything we've learned this week. And then Eduardo and my setter Nicola are going to be diving into appointment setting training as well, because it seems like that's most people's bottleneck, and we're going to solve that here today in about 2 hours. So that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to have lunch and then time for a little surprise.
Before we get started, just want to ask 2 things from you. One, full attention. Please remove like all the notifications, phones, whatever that can distract you. Put it away. You've probably heard me say this before, but do you guys know what is the cost for every distraction that you get? 20 minutes. 23 minutes. So we ask of you to please just leave your phones out, off, put it in.
A huge light bulb moment. Realized that if I would have hired a better closer back in June, then I would have been able to get everything else done on my task list. And I've been trying to do like 7 different things at once. And while we're growing, we're not growing at the speed that we could be if we just remove some constraints. So big light bulb moment and big growth coming.
For me, like the power of being surrounded by these people in general is that I'm having similar problems that he had about 3 months ago, and now I have clarity about how to solve them sooner. And that's just like, this is the impact of being in the vicinity of people that are ahead of you, been in similar situations as you, and just the overall impact of what we're doing here this week is to learn from each other, because I can make growth in my business faster knowing what to do and how to solve the current bottleneck, when he just went through it 3 months ago and realized that he should have solved it sooner. So that's huge.
For me, I think the biggest takeaway from that session is the things that we've been focusing on for a long time actually have almost negative impact on the business. They're very low impact, they're very high effort, and so they're costing us a bunch of time, energy, and attention.
Do just the basics that were getting me results. Just go back to those deep work sessions, turn my phone on Do Not Disturb, turn my Mac on Do Not Disturb, so I'm not getting any popped up in the corner or anything like that, because the phone is beating me.
This was really good. I actually put a reminder on my phone. Like I created a phone background that says like, what's the one thing that you could do that would get you the most results, that's the easiest. So just like being like, think like a CEO, think like a CEO. So that's my big takeaway.
I've been learning so much this week, like from everyone that's been hosting the workshops, from this guy right here, and it's funny, man. I've spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last 12 months to figure out how to kind of like master the level I'm at and then get to the next one and unlock the next level of growth. And I've been searching far and wide externally, and last night at like midnight, 2 of my clients gave me the answers that I needed, that I've been searching for. And they coached me, and they said, well, you get 20 coaches in a room, they're going to coach themselves, they're going to start coaching each other.
What are you about to talk about here?
What am I going to talk about?
Yeah, what's the plan here?
Setting, man.
Setting. Teaching some people how to set properly?
Yeah. A average setter is terrible, I would say. Yeah.
Man, I think just how important it is not only to take action, but also to reflect on the action that we've taken on a day-by-day basis, week by week, quarter by quarter, like, it's that reflection that's really going to help us not get in those situations where we're just spinning our tires, but actually making progress with our business.
I got a lot of shit to do. Every single workshop that we've been doing, I've gone to the back of my notebook and wrote down kind of immediate action points. So to do that exercise was really cool for me because I had a list of so many things that I needed to do, but no process to prioritize them. And yeah, he was talking about kind of paralysis, by analysis, having that kind of overwhelm, so much to do, but just having no idea where to start. So that exercise was absolute fire to solve that problem. So yeah, powerful.
Don't overcomplicate it. It's a very simple process. You don't have to be a genius. You just have to have at least an average emotional intelligence to just understand that you can't speak the same way with a 22-year-old gym bro as you can speak to Danielle, right? You can't speak with the same lingo, you can't speak with the same vocabulary, the same phrases, same type of talking, you just can't. Hey Dylan, this, just following up real quick, period. That's the robotic I'm talking about. Why would you say that? Would you say that if me and you were talking? Like if I ignored you on the question, would you say, hey man, I'm just following up with you? It sounds robotic, right? Just be personal about it.
So although everybody was there to learn a ton and get the clarity that they need to get to that next level, we're also in Marbella, Spain, which means we also got to take a little bit of time to kind of just see what Marbella had to offer. So I want to surprise everybody with a little treat that was going to make the experience so much more memorable. Score after 1. At 2 o'clock, so in about 45 minutes, we were meeting right in the front courtyard, and I rented a big fucking yacht, which we're going to be spending the rest of the afternoon on, and we have to leave sharp at 2. So we got 45 minutes, eat, get ready, and we're going sailing.
I'm gonna go get drunk on a yacht.
Let's get smuggling.
Yeah. I'm looking ready for this yacht. Tell me I don't look like $1,000,000 right now.
You look like you own a yacht.
I do. 2 actually. I'll show you when we get there.
Drinking a German beer with a Cuban cigar in the middle of Paris with a Dominican bar. Great head on her shoulder, she probably studied abroad. She transferred to Harvard from King's College in March. She says that I'm her favorite cause she admires the art. Michelangelo with the flow, Picasso with the bars. She's well put together like a piece by Gershwin, Renaissance style. Tonight is picture perfect, so smile and pack your bags real good, baby, cause you'll be gone for a while. What's your fantasy? I see it's on the beach down in Mexico. You can put your feet up, be a senorita.
Even old people like to have fun.
You'll be in the highlight, soaking up the sun. I have you living life like you should. You say you never had it so good. You never had it so good.
That's a wrap to the yacht. Just been drinking waters this whole time, and yeah, we're back in the marina right now in the yacht club. I think some people want to get a little silly tonight, so we'll see where the night takes us. We might be going downtown.
This guy specifically needs a little bit of sleep.
Just a bit, but we'll manage.
You don't deserve it. We didn't get a yacht closed, boys. What's going on?
That's the thing for the next retreat. We need to close someone while on a yacht.
Book a call.
Literally last year on a yacht in Mexico, I DM closed someone. Piff. I'm not even kidding.
Juan got one today, so at least someone.
Yeah, Juan got it closed in the yacht. That's all that matters. We got one.
It's never a bad day when you're on the water.
That's a fact. What do you guys think?
Thank God we're not broke.
Yo, really quick, let's just get a clap for Jeremy though.
Yeah.
Thank you for making us not broke.
Love it. That Jeremy actually changed his or her life.
Yeah.
I'm
So I know some of you guys want to go out tonight and spend a little bit of dough. I'm down. Gentlemen,
red or white?
Yeah, we got so many bottles that we paid for and I'm drinking. So.
I maybe would have gone.
All right, we got another red coming up for Mr. Juan.
That's all you, Sean. Get after it. Conquering bottles.
All right, the Last Supper. So we bought a lot of booze, so there's a lot of bottles undrank that are paid for at the villa right now. So we're a little pre-game for dinner. Never hurt anybody. So a week it has been. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. And cheers to you. Thank you for bringing us all together.
Cheers.
Sorry, this is can I say something? You don't have to film it. And this is actually unplanned. But like, it's been like, I think this is really like incredible what you've created. Like you're creating more than just business. You're creating a community. Like I'm leaving here and like I had like the most incredible conversation with like 28-year-old guys on this boat yesterday, which was just so beautiful. And like I really hope like we can stay this close. Talking about you. I hope we can stay this close afterwards. And like, I love you guys. I've had the best time here.
Me too.
Awesome.
I second that.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
250 to the dome. So we got the bill for the food and the drinks for the week today, and it was about 20 grand. So we got some boxes of wine still, some cases of wine untapped. So we're waiting for the Uber on the way to the restaurant right now, and we figured, shit, if I'm spending that kind of money, I'm getting my money's worth. So cheers, Timmy.
Cheers to that, buddy. What are we doing, Juan?
What?
What are we doing?
Yeah, we're going to eat.
Alright.
Missed you fucking. I love this shit. Dude, I haven't had a ghost in like 5 days. Oh, God.
Crazy. What?
Oh, I see.
Because when like this track versus like my.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we got here. Macallan 18.
Dinner was amazing, and it really just kind of brought everything full circle. Everybody in this mastermind, like, it just felt like a good way to wrap it up. And honestly, man, we're sad to go. It's the last night, and everybody's leaving in the morning, and I'm sad. Are you guys sad? I'm sad. I don't want to leave. We've all discussed, like, hey, we might do this every quarter and level up, because every single person here, if they're not double the income by the time we all meet back up, then they're not allowed to come. This has been the best experience that.
Okay, bro, I'm gonna be there in a minute. What?
It's been amazing.
He's just pulling it. There you go.
This was one of the best weeks of my life, and it was so much fun. We had so many good memories. It was incredible to meet all of my clients in person and to just see the amount of success that was just in the room. The energy was crazy. The in-person energy is just absolutely next level, and it's so much fun. The workshops were extremely impactful. The villa was breathtaking, and just everything about the week went perfect. It's not only so rewarding and fulfilling for me to teach other people in person and get that direct feedback, but I also learned so much as well. Some of my clients were coaching me, on what I needed to do to get to that next level. And when you're so stuck in the weeds sometimes, it's hard for you to get your head out of the sand and actually see what you might be missing. I learned a ton from the other workshops and just had the best time ever. This is one of the biggest reasons why I love doing what I do, is just meeting everybody in person. And so if you want to come to the next one in Miami, March 5th to 9th, DM me the word Miami on Instagram and I'll send you some details.